Vietnam, and I have to say I think I love it so far. We had a lovely last couple of days in Cambodia and then a relatively stress-free border crossing into Vietnam, and we've spent the last couple of days in Phuoc Island, which was just beautiful. I did have one of my worst health days so far there though. A pretty bad migraine brought on from yo-yoing blood sugar, which I wanted to blame on the border crossing, but was actually because my nighttime insulin had deactivated from getting too warm. Really something I hadn't anticipated before leaving, that this insulin temperature thing would be such a pain. It's kind of a constant juggle to make sure that it stays at a constant temperature. What's interesting now is that we've been away for 2 months, and well, a little over 2 months now, and I look back at how we were when we first arrived, and we were really kind of bewildered and overwhelmed by everything. And now we've gotten to a place where we know the kind of places we want to stay in, we know what it is we need in a room, and when we arrive somewhere new, we can set ourselves up for at least 3 nights, preferably more, and go to a supermarket or a shop and buy good snacks, make sure we have plenty of fresh fruit, and hopefully get ingredients for breakfast. I found this is like my #1 secret so far of traveling with diabetes, is that if I have a normal breakfast, then my blood sugar is much more stable throughout the day. So we've hit upon a bastardized version of Birch's muesli, which is whole rolled oats, yogurt or something like drinking yogurt, and apple and lime. You grate the apple up, it's delicious. Make it the night before, leave it in the fridge, and then we sometimes put some extra fresh fruit on it in the morning. And if I have that as opposed to the standard breakfast around here, which is high carb, low anything else baguette and an egg, then if I have my good breakfast, I'm sorted for the rest of the day. So that's this week's top tip. Check back next week for more.
Here we're in Saigon, otherwise known as Ho Chi Minh City in the south of Vietnam. We've arrived in country about 4 or 5 days ago. We arrived on the island of Phu Quoc, which is very kind of relaxing. It's a little island, quite tourist oriented, but it's not too overrun yet, but it's getting popular. There's a lot of construction going on, and there seems to be a lot of development going on. It's been a great time in Vietnam so far. Initially we got told, and a lot of the articles that we've read were, Vietnamese are out to scam you. They're a lot more kind of focused on getting money, trying to scam tourists, and not that pleasant to be around. And we found it differently. I mean, we've had 2 instances now when we're on the island where one when our hotel owner kind of just randomly bought us little waffles as gifts, and secondly when we were driving around the island, we stopped at the side of the road for a swim, and one of the stall holders from where we had stopped just ran over with some flat kind of pancake, rice cake things, and just offered it to us as a kind of a simple gesture, and offered a table for us to sit at without any kind of condition of, we've got to buy something, anything like that. And stuff like that is very interesting, because we're finding in general the Vietnamese people are very charming. A lot of them are kind of quite happy to just wave, say hello, smile. Nothing unpleasant, nothing kind of scammy about it, nothing trying to get money off you, which is really nice. It's a bit of a change from Cambodia, where you felt on your guard most of the time when people approached you in a too friendly way. So it's nice. Look, we've only been to one place, so we'll see how that progresses, but it's been pretty exciting.